In this video, I will show examples of cross-site scraping, which stands for a lacking of encoding when information gets sent to applications users. This can be used to inject arbitrary HTML and JavaScript. The result being that this payload runs in the web browser of legitimate users. For the first example is about showing a basic payload so we can get an alert box. As we can see here, if we change, well, here it says hacker. Also here says hacker. If we change this part, like hello, it will change here too. And if we see the code, here is the the word we write. So we can do this. So we can get the alert box. As you can see, this alert box will show up, and let's see why. As you can see here, it is considered like a script, the words we write, so this will show up. Now for the second example, a bit of filtering is involved because some expressions were added, so it can prevent the first example we made. Let's see with the previous example. We just write this. And the alert box not showed up, so we see the code, and here is not the script. So to bypass it, we just have to change it to capital letters like this. So you can see the alert box will show up, and let's see the source. Here is consider the script. For the third example, is more filtering involved, so it can prevent previous bypass examples. If we see the code with the previous example, here is the filtering is not showing up the script. So to bypass it, we have to make a script inside another script like this. and the alert box will show up. Now let's see the source. Here is the script. It is like filtering just the first script text and is not counting on the second script. Now let's see the fourth example. For the fourth example, the developer blocked every script by stopping the execution when this word is found in the request. And there are different ways to get through this restriction. In this case, we are doing this. Well, let's first prove with make a test with the previous example. There is a script in another script. Here it shows an error. So let's see the source. And yes, it shows an error. So let's bypass it by doing this. In this case, we are making a function that is on mouse over. It means that it will execute if we have the mouse over the link. So we write as you can see, the alert box is showing up if we move the mouse. Let's see the source code. And here is code where if we move the mouse, the alert will show up. Now let's see with another example of this case where we write like an image that is not found, so the error may appear. In this case, maybe it's not showing up because of the motor, because it's maybe very new. So if we test with another uh, author, it may show up, but in this case it's not showing up. Now let's see with the example number 5. In this case, the script tag is accepted, but when you try to inject an alert, the execution is stopped. It is stopped because the word alert is filtered. So to bypass it, we're going to use the function prompt. It gives the same result as an alert. So we write this. So you can see this is the function prompt. Is the is similar as the alert. If we see the source code, there is no problem with the prompt function. Now let's make the example number 6. For this example, in this HTML code, the value we are sending is echo to a JavaScript code. So to get the alert box, we need to add the payload into the pre-existing JavaScript. Then if we comment the code by using slashes or using a dummy code, we can get rid of code and make the injection. In this case, we are making the dummy code. So let's write this. As you can see, the alert box is showing up. Now let's see the source code. As you can see, with the dummy code, it is not like reading this part where we are writing the alert. So let's see the example number 7. For this example, we can use the special characters because it is encoded. The problem with this encoded HTML is that it does not encode single quotes by itself. It encodes them just in the case that we tell it to do it. So we are going to use the following flag. And here we are using the slashes to comment. And here we got the alert box. Let's see the source code. As you can see, it is reading the alert danger. Now let's see the example number 8. In this example, it's perfect to show that users used to trust a path, but with this example, we will show the other side. We are going to use a path that is considered trustable because of the form PHP self that is provided by the user. So to manipulate it, we can call the same path and simply put the alert box payload next to the path like this. So you can see we are getting the alert box. Now let's see the source code. Here is the part we make to bypass it, and here is the script that we write to show us the alert box.